Flags up, started calling them forward. The way in racing for the Peterborough Club members. The race for novice riders, kindly sponsored by Dodson and Horrell. 8 runners heading towards the first of 20 fences. Look at them pile over the first altogether. Our Crusade made a little bit of a mistake. But just lost a length or so, and then they go over fence number 2. Lough Inch taking them along. Lough Inch and Puyol and Western Promise the leading 3. Danners is a couple of lengths back behind in 4th. Also with the leads is Matara, who's now powered to the front. Matara then clear over that one from Lough Inch, racing in 2nd spot, and then Puyol 3rd. Western Promise follows this one, and behind this one is Danners. Racing with Danners is Banana Flambe on the outside, a length back to Our Crusade. And the Banastoire just bringing up the rear as they skip over the 3rd of the 20. The last on the far side on this occasion, Matara comes to the length clear, and they're all safely over this time as well. Matara then, as they take the turn by a length from Lough Inch, racing in 2nd spot. Jack Andrews on board. Jack 12 on the 12 winner mark in his career. Comes from Hertfordshire. His 2 sisters, Gina and Bridget, of course, also well-known riders. Lough Inch in 2nd spot at the moment. Jack Andrews on board. Puyol races in 3rd. Western Promise is in 4th. Then Banana Flambe. Daniel Hilton in the Orange Seas is 5th. On the inside of this one is Danners. There's a length back to the Banastoire. The Banastoire race on the inside, and Our Crusade on the outer. The 8 of them skip over that and make their way down the back towards what will be the final fence in another 2 circuits time. This time it's number 6 of the 20, and they're all safely over. Making their way towards the judge in with Lough Inch in the orange and blue quartered colours, taking along, twice winner already this season, last time being at Lark Hill at the end of March. Lough Inch on the inside, Matara on the outer, Puyol between them. Western Promise also well there in 4th spot. Banana Flambe jumps it in 5th on the outside. This one racing in company with Danners and David O'Brien on the inner. A length or so back behind these to the Banastoire, and then a further length back to Our Crusade as they take the turn towards the fences over on the far side of the track. Lough Inch then continues in front. Jack Andrews on board. Matara and Abby McCain from near Whitchurch racing in 2nd spot. Puyol is 3rd. Western Promise 4th. In 5th spot we got Danners. 6th is Banana Flambe. 7th Our Crusade on the inside of the Banastoire, vying for 7th and 8th as they make their way the short run towards the next. Coming to it now, and it's Lough Inch and Matara still at the head of affairs. From Puyol, who jumps it next, with on the outside Western Promise moving forward. These 3 and 4. In 5th spot is Danners and David O'Brien. And the group at the back are Banana Flambe, the Banastoire and Our Crusade. Once again they're all safely over that one. The last on the far side. This will be 3 from home when they've completed another circuit. And Lough Inch comes to it just clear of Matara. They headed them safely over in this novice riders race, kindly sponsored by Dodson and Horrell. As they turn to make their way along the side of the lake, it's Lough Inch who takes them along. Lough Inch and Matara 1 and 2, Western Promise races next. Then the yellow cap with Puyol racing in company with Danners. Banana Flambe is also with this one. And back to Our Crusade and the Banastoire. The Banastoire with young Henry Morrison on board. Henry rides that regularly for Kim Bailey. Henry's grandfather, of course, here today, Peter Beaumont, winner of the German Gold Cup with Jadami some 23 years ago. No pressure on Henry Morset then. There's 8 of them safely over that one. That'll be 2 from home next time round. And now they're coming down to the next. With Lough Inch, she's led more or less from the start, and Matara 1 and 2. Coming to it now, Lough Inch, Matara, Western Promise, Puyol, Danners is next. Slight mistake by Banana Flambe, who gets reminders from Danielle Hilton as they make their way towards the judge. With Lough Inch in the blue and orange quarters, taking taking them along. Matara on the outside, Puyol between these two. Danners is next, and then Western Promise. Banana Flambe on the outside. The Banassois making ground on the inner, and back to Our Crusade in the stripes as they make their way over the open ditch for the final time, and now down the bank and on towards the fences over on the far side of the track. The next one will be 6 from home at Lough Inch, and Matara now putting a little bit of distance between themselves and the rest of the field. They're now 4 or 5 lengths clear of the Western Promise, who's going after the leaders. Up the next, once again the 8 of them safely over, all jumping soundly. Lough Inch by 2 lengths from Matara, by a length from Western Promise. A length back then to Danners, a further length to the Banassois, who's creeping forward. Our Crusade is also making ground. Puyol's dropping back, and right over the fence at the back is Banana Flambe, but it's Lough Inch who's taken them along towards 4 from home. Lough Inch and Matara. Lough Inch by a length. Matara in second spot. Western Promise going nicely under Fred Timmis, running a big race in 3rd at the moment. And then the Banassois who's creeping forward. Danners races in 5th spot. Our Crusade's going to jump it in 6th. 2 back behind us, the Puyol jumps it in 7th. And Banana Flambe brings up the rear as Lough Inch extends the lead now to 3 or 4 lengths as they make the turn along the side of the lake. In this Dodson Hall sponsored PPRA Club members race for novice riders. Coming up the slope then towards 2 from home, and it's Lough Inch as they come back into view by 3 lengths from Western Promise and Matara. 2nd and 3rd. Danners is trying to get forward under David O'Brien. The Banassois is not too far away in 5th. There's a gap there to Our Crusade, a further one to Puyol, and a further one to Banana Flambe. They come to face us and approach and clear 2 from home. The Banassois in 4th spot trying to get forward, made a slight mistake, again slightly unbalanced with that fence. Down the bank and on towards the final fence. Lough Inch and Jack Anderson come to him with Matara and Abby McKean on the outside. Western Promise jumps in 3rd. Danners is 4, the Banassois 5. On the way towards the line, then Lough Inch, here comes Matara, pushing towards the leader, and not going to be the top from here. Matara, Lough Inch, Western Promise 1, 2 and 3. Our Crusade comes with a flourish behind this one, Danners and the Banassois, and finally Banana Flambe and Puyol. Keep hold of your tickets and wait for the judge. We can't tell from here.